Hello. Welcome to Premier Football Chat. Just going to drop a quick video based on the transfers that have taken place so far. So we'll just cover some of them at the moment. Apologies if you can hear my washer going off at the minute. It's going to start rattling soon. It's nearly done. But well, let's get into it straight away. So yeah, the biggest transfer of the season so far has probably come from Arsenal. They've had a fee accepted for 100 million plus 5 million in add-ons for Declan Rice from West Ham United. So yeah, it was between them and Man City for Declan Rice. Man City put in a bid which totalled up to £90 million, which was rejected. So and then Arsenal came back in with another bid for 100 million plus 5 million, and that was accepted. So he looks to be joining Arsenal soon. I think it's just about agreeing when to get the medical done and like the everything else has been agreed. So once that's done, then he'll be an Arsenal player soon. So these big fee signings tend to take a while to get over the line, especially for certain clubs like Arsenal who haven't really made a signing of this magnitude before. But it's massive for them going into next season to beat off Man City for the signing of Declan Rice. So yeah, they needed this because in recent times they haven't made too many major signings, and yeah, they have been frustrated with the owners in recent times, but they've put the money in their pocket now. They've got their big deal over the line. So yeah, they've been moving active in this transfer window so far. So you got to give it to them. I'm not too big on Declan Rice, to be honest. Like, I still remember the World Cup against France, and I thought he got dominated against too many. But he is a decent player. He's got a lot of energy, box to box. And if they are going to lose the likes of Xhaka and potentially Partey, then they definitely needed to replace them. So yeah, it could work out to be a good signing. He's got a few. He's quite young as well, but I'm not the biggest fan of him, to be honest. So yeah, they also signed Kai Havertz, which was a bit of a surprise, for 65 million from Chelsea. So Chelsea have got made some good money off that, to be honest with you, because Kai Havertz is finishing, man. It's been shocking. He scored that goal in Champions League final, so you've got to give him credit. It's a big final he scored. So, but other than that, like, what's he really done? His finishing's been poor, absolutely dreadful. But Arteta said that he's going to move him into midfield, so that's going to be interesting to see how he plays there. So yeah, it was a good bit of business for Chelsea, I think. And I think if he plays in midfield, he can probably just focus being like his technical ability on the ball and his goal scoring and his assists probably won't be as scrutinised as much as if he was playing up front or in the number 10 position. But obviously they'll still want him to provide that creativity. And I've heard some Arsenal fans compare him to Bergkamp. Nah, not a chance. Not a chance. If you think that you can get in the bin, Bergkamp is levels above Kai Havertz. Levels. He shouldn't be spoken about in the same sentence, man. So yeah, they made another signing from Timber. I don't really know much from him about him, to be honest. He comes from Ajax. He's got a lot of pace. Plays right back. Can play centre back. So yeah, it's a good cover for them, because Ben White, he had a good season, very good season, but he's not naturally a right back, and you've got to go up and down the wing a lot. So Ben White played really well, got a bit tired in the last few games in the run-in, but yeah, it'd be good competition for that position going into the new season for Arsenal. And who else has made good signings? Liverpool has signed Szoboszlai from RB Leipzig. I don't really know too much about him, other than I got recommended to sign him from FIFA, and he was pretty good, to be honest. He's meant to be a very good signing, so I think he'll do well from what I've seen. He's taken the number 8 shirt at Liverpool, which used to be the Liverpool legend Steven Gerrard's number. So yeah, it's big shoes to fill, and he's confident enough to take that shirt. So, and that's his idol as well. So we'll see how he gets on. They also signed Alexis McAllister from Brighton at the start of the transfer window. So that was pretty much agreed quite early on, so he'll do well. So they're boosting at that midfield, because in games last season they seem to lack legs. Like Henderson's getting old, Milner's moved on now as well. Naby Keita wasn't all that, to be honest. And they've got that young players like Carvalho, Harvey Elliott in there, so they've got experience in there now. So it's a new look midfield for Liverpool. Also, Tottenham have made a couple of signings. The main one being Maddison from Leicester, 40 million. I think that's really good business, to be honest. Although he's made a few tweets, so a lot of people have made out like he don't like at Tottenham, so I think that's by the by now. Once you players don't have the same loyalty as fans do, so growing up like when you're a fan, you stick to that one club. Whereas players, they move about a lot. They might support Arsenal as a kid, but so what? If as long as he does the business for Tottenham, then does it matter? Will he do the business for Tottenham? Nah. Tottenham won't do the business for Tottenham, let alone Maddison doing the business for Tottenham. I just think like they just can't win a trophy. So I'm not hoping too much. I think he's a good player, to be honest, but yeah, Harry Kane as well has been linked to Bayern Munich. They put in a bid for him, I think around the 70-75 million mark. So I feel like he should go because it'd be a good chance for him to win trophies. And like, yeah, because a lot of people are saying, oh, I should stay and try and get the record for Alan Shearer's 260 goals in the Premier League. But what happens in a few years if Alan's still here and then he scores a lot of goals and then he breaks the record? Then you just stayed for nothing. I think it's more important to win trophies. It's not even up for debate for me, to be honest. So yeah, trying to think of any others. Yeah, Man United signed Mason Mount, 65 million I think it is. So yeah, he's going to from Chelsea to Man United. That one was going on quite a bit. He had a bid rejected, and then Chelsea made a proposal to Man United, and then yeah, Man United have upped their price a bit, and then up the bid, and then it was accepted. So he's going to join Man United. I think it could be a decent signing, a bit of legs in the midfield with Eriksen, getting a bit older, and also like Casemiro and Bruno as well. So he's quite young, he'll add a bit of legs, and he can score goals as well. And Man United have quite a few midfielders as well with McTominay and Fred, so it's going to be interesting to see if they move any of those on. Mainly like McTominay probably would be the one who's most likely to move on out of those. And yeah, De Gea as well, so oh my gosh, absolute shambles. So basically with De Gea, he was on £375 a week. His contract came up to an end of the summer. Man United wanted to renegotiate that, so he was earning a bit less, so they could give Rashford more money. So basically, De Gea eventually accepted the contract for less money. Man United said, nah, we didn't sign anything, so you've got to now accept another deal which is less. So his contract's run out now, he's not happy, he's put a cryptic tweet out. But for me, Man United should be looking to get a better keeper. What's the point in having David De Gea in goal when he's cost them in the Europa League final in recent years, and he cost them in the Europa League last season as well, cost them in the FA Cup final as well, and he cost them at West Ham away, and he's made a few errors as well in other games which have led to goals. And I mean, as good as he has been over the years, it's time to move on. You want to be getting up to that level with Man City, you need to start getting serious, acting like a big club. For me, Man United are the least serious club in England. Like, they're just not really doing the things that they should be doing at the moment. Obviously the Glazers are really wanting to sell, to be honest. You can tell they don't really want to sell. They're trying to get like the bids higher from the Qataris, and I think it's Ratcliffe as well, so trying to get as much as they can. But realistically, like, you're trying to squeeze blood out of a stone now. You should be looking to sell up if you're really serious about selling up. But for me, they're just not. I feel like they just still want to be in charge, to be honest. Like, yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens there. And even if they do sell to the Qataris now, it's a bit late in the transfer window to start making big signings. So Man United have got a bit of a pickle going on there, to be honest. So yeah, I'm trying to think of any others out of the mainly the big six, to be honest. Yeah, that's it really for me now. Yeah, I've covered most of the main transfers anyway. So don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and peace out.